The European Union has been at the forefront of implementing global laws and regulations to address environmental challenges, demonstrating a firm commitment to creating a sustainable future. Through initiatives like the Environment Action Programme 2030, Europe is leading efforts to ensure that all countries and stakeholders play their part in protecting the planet. These regulations, which include incentives and fines, aim to foster collective responsibility, preventing a situation where only a few nations bear the burden of environmental stewardship. This holistic approach encourages shared accountability and has the potential to drive significant positive changes on a global scale. However, achieving these ambitious environmental goals is no easy task. One of the major hurdles is the varying pace at which different countries and groups are willing to implement these measures. Political resistance often arises, with some arguing against stringent regulations due to concerns over economic impacts or ideological differences. These challenges underscore the complexity of global environmental governance, where not all parties are equally committed or convinced of the urgency to act. Another significant issue intertwined with environmental policies is economic growth. The ultimate aim is to create a sustainable future where economic growth does not compromise the planet's health. This ideal, however, presents a paradox. Traditional economic growth has been fueled by resource extraction, turning natural resources into valuable commodities for trade and consumption. Reducing resource extraction may hinder economic growth, as these resources have been foundational to economic expansion. While it's possible to shift towards a more value-added growth model, there are limitations. Basic human needs, such as housing, food, and transportation, inherently require resources. Drastically reducing resource consumption could necessitate changes in lifestyles and living standards, which may be met with resistance. Moreover, the problem of collective action poses a significant challenge. Environmental preservation often entails short-term economic sacrifices. For instance, choosing not to cut down a tree to protect biodiversity might lead to an immediate financial loss. Meanwhile, a neighboring landowner may exploit this opportunity, cutting down the tree for profit. This scenario is reflected globally in the way natural resources are managed, whether it's forests, coal reserves, or fisheries. One country's commitment to smarter growth and environmental protection can be undermined if others do not follow suit, as the untouched resources might become easier targets for exploitation by less environmentally conscious nations. Despite these challenges, Europe's leadership in environmental governance remains a crucial step towards a more sustainable future. Learning from the successes and challenges of different regions, like the Nordic countries, which have pursued green recovery strategies, can provide valuable insights. However, it is essential to consider the full environmental impact, including the carbon footprint of imported goods. The path to a sustainable future may not be straightforward, but Europe's proactive stance offers hope and a model for other regions to follow. Striving for a balance between economic growth and environmental preservation